Hey, what's up, everyone? This is not financial advice. Not a financial advisor. Still basing anything I say out these videos. Just doing it for pure entertainment purposes only. Want to jump in real quick. This morning, I normally, obviously, I jump in and buy my regulars. I'm going to always buy my AMC every morning. It's like part of my breakfast. But, I also wanted to note that there is certain plays, if you have like a long-term or a blue chip stock, what I did is I found some index funds that I like let's say S&P 500, VU, things like that. And I was, in the beginning, I dropped maybe 100 or 200 on it a couple years back. And then, weekly, I started dropping maybe $20 on it. But what I've started to do now, what I've kind of learned in AMC and other meme stocks, how I load up. With those ones, it's kind of the same deal. I don't really care what the price is. I don't care if I average up or down. I'm just throwing money in, basically throwing logs in the fire and stirring it up and letting it burn longer. So with plays like that, I do think it's, for me personally, it's wise to also kind of, I guess, ferociously invest. So index funds that I want to have for long term, for the next 30, 40 years, 20 years, 10 years, whatever the case is. However long you think or I think I'm going to do, whatever. I guess what I'm trying to say is, if you don't have a lot of money to throw into an investment, and you see people talking about, oh, I only threw $5,000 in here, or I threw $1,000, and you're kind of like, damn, where are they getting this money? So that's why things like that, for me, I'm able to throw $5, $10, $15, $2, $3, whatever it is. If I throw $40 or $20 in my brokerage account and I have a little bit left over from my investment I wanted to add in, it's $2 or $1.93, whatever it is, I add what I can to those long-term investments and I spread it around. So I'm starting to do that on the daily basis now with a couple of them, and then you have certain ones, like for me, like Apple or Amazon, that I've invested in, that, well, mainly like Apple, it goes up and down. That one I try to watch a little closer. On dips, I try to buy in. So you got to do a little bit of research, a little bit of TA, a little bit of, one thing I would advise is educate yourself on some technical analysis. Obviously, you're not going to become a guru overnight, but if you can just Google, bearish signals, bullish signals, learn the patterns, and then put it into action. It's not going to come to you easily overnight unless you're, like genius, I guess, because either that or everyone's a genius and I'm not. But it took me a good year of just studying and watching to kind of be able to somewhat know what it's going to do. And it's never 100%. Sometimes you're seeing something that's like, oh, look, it's a bull flag. Put your money in and it drops. So again, nothing's 100% guaranteed, but if you're better educated, you got a better chance. So those index funds or long-term or whatever you consider a blue chip or a long-term stock, if you can't afford to throw in 1,000, 10,000, whatever it is, kind of something I learned with the meme stocks, man, just throwing a few bucks in here and there, a couple bucks, obviously I wish I could have thrown in 10 grand back when it was $100 and now it's sitting at $400, but it was not possible for me. So hey, I'm able to put here and there, and you get to see that percentage grow. Now there is going to be ups and downs in the market, but I believe if you find a company that you truly believe in, or an index fund that you believe in, that you're not looking for a big 50, 60, 70% swing in the next 10 days, 2 years, whatever, if you're comfortable with saying, this is like for me, I look at it like almost like a savings account with a better interest rate. So I can save my money in there. People like me, I've had trouble saving money my entire life. I put it in a savings account and I pull it right out, or save it for a couple months and it's like, oh, let's go to Disneyland, whee, something like that. So it's a lot harder to pull it out of a stock for some reason when you're looking at it grow. You're like, let me hold on to that a little longer, because you have a goal, you have a mindset. And hopefully this helps you. Like I said, not all of us are able to put thousands and thousands of dollars in the market at a time. So chipping away. It's something I learned from my my mom would always tell me that. It drive me crazy when I was younger. She'd be like, if I borrowed $100 and I was 14 years old, she'd be like, well, pay me $1 or $2 a day. or every time you get a few bucks, give me $1 out of it. And it's like, I ain't gonna add up to nothing. And then I started doing it. I started listening to her. Like, I'd add $1, and then one week I'd add 5, and then, 2 or 3 weeks later, I'm paid off. And if I hadn't added those little chips here and there, $1, $2, $3, I would have never paid it off. And then I would have felt bad, and one day I'd have had to give her all my McDonald's money, and I would have been sad. Have a good day. Be blessed. Let's get rid of soon. Peace.